better clap with this one. Y'all better put on some roller skates and skate backwards to this one. Woo! I gotta let this rock for a minute. Hold on. I'm about to get up and do the Smurf on you niggas. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Mack Lessons Radio Show. And my name is Mr. Tariq Elite. Glad to have everybody tuning in. Today's show is brought to you by Thomas Logistics. For all your moving needs, if you're in the Phoenix, Arizona area or anywhere in the country, you want to get your move on, call my player, Thomas Logistics, at thomaslogisticsllc.com. You can find them online, or you can call them toll free, 800-231-2303. And today's show is brought to you by the book by my partner, Philip Polite. His book is called Sex, Love, and Other Mushy Stuff. You can get that book at Amazon.com, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, people, on February 1st, which is next week. February 1st is next week, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make Hidden Colors a trending topic on Twitter. February 1st, we're going to kick off Black History Month the right way by making Hidden Colors a trending topic on Twitter. We're going to tweet about Hidden Colors all day on Twitter. And for Facebook, we're going to make the Hidden Colors poster the Facebook profile. And a lot of people want to do it for the whole month. You can just do it however long you want to do it, but do it February 1st at least, so we can get this Black History Month kicked off the right way. And speaking of Hidden Colors, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can go to Kickstarter.com and still contribute to Hidden Colors 2. We're doing Hidden Colors 2 right now. As a matter of fact, I put up a clip of Dr. Runoko Rashidi. I interviewed him today for the film. Dr. Runoko Rashidi is the business. This brother has so many books out. He helped edit the book Golden Age of the Moors. Well, he contributed to that book. He didn't edit it, but he contributed to the book Golden Age of the Moors. Preeminent scholar of African history. He has a book called The African Presence in Asia. This brother is so extremely thorough, and he has blessed us with being in the film Hidden Colors 2. I'm telling you, Hidden Colors 2 is going to be a beast. You're going to want to get involved with Hidden Colors 2. We need to raise this paper and get this thing popping, because as you know, in the movie industry, the movie game is not really looking fly for us right now. We got to really take control and circle our wagons and do it for ourselves. For those who don't know, the movie The Help, like I've been predicting for almost a year now, has been nominated for 4 Oscars. All right, no, I'm not shocked. I've been saying this for about a year. I said this about 4 or 5 months before the movie even came out, that it was going to win an Oscar or be nominated for an Oscar. It's definitely going to win. But this just shows the Hollywood game. And I'm kind of tired of talking about The Help, because I already know what the game is. It's 2012 and people are still getting Oscar awards for playing maids. Black folks still have to play maids to get shine. The first black person to get an Oscar played a maid 70 years ago. That's Hattie McDaniel. I think that was Hattie McDaniel. It was another lady named Butterfly McQueen. All of those maids to me were interchangeable, but I think it was Hattie McDaniel 70 years ago. Or 80 years ago, something like that. She won an Oscar award for playing a maid. It's 2012. People are still getting awards for playing maids, black folks. I mean, what the hell is it going to take for black folks to wake the hell up? And the brother Spike Lee, shout out to Spike Lee. Spike Lee, it's been going around the media circuits that Spike Lee was going off at the Sundance Film Festival. He was just going off about how the industry is and they don't know shit about black folks. And he financed his movie Red Hook about a neighborhood in Brooklyn. That's going to come out later on this year, I think. But he financed it himself. He was like, look, I didn't want to go to the studios for them to make notes and make me change all this. So I just got it, got the financing up myself and shot it myself. We got to start doing it ourselves. So I really can't stress that enough as far as those images in Hollywood. We got to take control of our own shit. I cannot stress that enough. So ladies and gentlemen, again, let's be about it. Check out Kickstarter and type in Hidden Colors 2. We're doing good so far, but let's take it over the top and let's get this popping so we can get this history popping the way we needed to get it popped. You feel me? And we got to get this history popping. Y'all watch, Black History Month is going to be a trip. Black History Month, what they're going to do is start showing a whole bunch of slave movies, throwing out a bunch of trivial non sequiturs about black history. They're not going to get real deep into history. They're just going to talk about the civil rights and slavery. And hell, speaking of slavery, there's some states trying to get slavery out of the history books. They don't want to talk about that no more. Down in Tennessee, there was a story that they're trying to get slavery out of the textbooks in schools down there because they don't want white kids to be guilt tripped down there about slavery. So they're just going to take it out and be like, fuck y'all history. So y'all, we got to take control of our images, man. We got to take control of our history and put it out there ourselves and get great scholars like the scholars that I'm going to have for Hidden Colors to break this game down. And shout out to all the schools around the country. There are a lot of schools that's screening Hidden Colors for Black History Month. A lot of colleges. So anybody want information about that, hit me up at info@tariqelite.com. Let me put on some Mack and music and let's get into some game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into some goddamn game. Let me read an email from one of my listeners. Very interesting email from one of my listeners. And I'm going to have everybody chime in on this. Now, my listener, he sent an email. He said, Tariq, hey, man, I'm a big fan of the show. You know, you're an inspiration. Your knowledge is needed. And here's my situation. I'm currently in a relationship that lasted for 8 years now. I'm 27. My girlfriend is 34. Our relationship was pretty good and everything. Everything I wanted in a girlfriend, she had it. Now, August of 2009, I slipped up and I cheated on my girlfriend. And she found out about it. Now, it broke her heart to the max, but, you know, she didn't deserve it, and she didn't do anything wrong to make me want to cheat. Now, let me pause for a second from reading the thing. The brother just got the 7-year itch. It came in 8 years, but the brother got the 7-year itch. I talked about that on the show before, that 7-year itch that a lot of cats get. But let me continue the letter. The young man says, out of anger, his girlfriend said that she would cheat on him. And she said that because she wanted him to feel what she felt at the moment. But she also said that she would never really do it because she's not selfish like him. His letter goes on to say, it tore me up to see her cry many nights. But she said she forgave me, and I promised not to do it again because I really wanted to make it work. We started going out more, reconnecting. Everything was nice up until now, at least I thought. Last Sunday, we were at my mom's house. Her and my mom talked alone for a while I was hanging out with my brother. The next day, my mom and I were alone when she told me that my girlfriend told her that she still thinks about me cheating on her and that she got revenge and that I didn't know about it. She told my mom that she thought cheating on me would make her feel better about me cheating on her, but it didn't, and that she did it for nothing. I held in what I knew until the next day, which was Tuesday, and I asked my girlfriend if it was true. She confessed that she did cheat in September of 2010. So this was a couple of years ago. And she said that she had sex with some guy 4 times. It broke me down to know what she did. And after that, her making it seem like everything was okay with us. She claimed that she did it out of revenge, but 4 times, that's kind of shaky. So he goes on to say, I figure it would have been revenge if she would have cheated right after she called me. Right after she caught me, then came back and told me about it in order to make me feel what she felt. She did this a year after I cheated. Then I found out over a year later after that. So I'm thinking she wanted to cheat all along. So, Tariq, what should I do about this situation? Now, this is a tricky situation because I emailed the guy and I was like, charge it. But that's me. And I had to step back and think about it. Because charging, it may be a little extreme. Now, I'm just being the devil's advocate for myself. Now, for me personally, that ass would have been charged. It might sound like a double standard. Damn what I did. God damn it, you can't be out there cheating. But I'm a different type of dude. I'm built a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I charge a motherfucker to the game at the drop of a hat over some little shit. I'll put a motherfucker out my car if they look at me wrong. So the thing is, that's why I had to slow it down a bit and really think about it in layman's terms, because I'm a very deep extremist in the way I handle business. Again, chicks fuck with me the wrong way, I don't give a damn. I'll teach you a brand new dance. This is the brand new dance you'll know fucking with me. You rub me the wrong way and we driving down the street, I'm gonna teach you about the goddamn walk. You'll be a walking bitch rubbing me the wrong way. I charge you to the game on the freeway. I've tried to do it before. I'm not a gentleman. I put motherfuckers out of car in the rain, sleet, hail, snowstorm. You'll be doing this right here. You'll be walking your ass off fucking with me. But anyway, I digress. That's just how I get down. So I had to think in terms of my players out here, because a lot of my players, they don't think in extreme terms like I do. So we got to look at this situation. And what I want to do, I want you listeners, I want the listeners to call in and chime in on this situation. Let me know what you think about this situation. I want to get your feedback. Men, women, I want to really get your feedback on this situation. Let me get a couple of calls. Let me get a couple of people chiming in. Let's see who we got. Who we got on the phone?
What's up, Flex? It's Carlito from London.
Hey, how you doing, Carlito? What's going on out there in London?
We're all good over here, man. You know, chilling, relaxing, seeing a couple girls around. So that's all good.
Okay. So what do you think about the question of the day? If you had a female who cheated 4 times, what would you do? What would you do?
I mean, I see it like this. You had a female, she murdered someone before, and you have an argument with her, you're going to sleep with with your eye open, because she might want to murder you, but you know that she's got the potential to do that. So I'll leave it alone, personally.
You leave it alone, huh? All right, but thank you for the call. Okay, the brother wanted to go on and on. Brother kind of sounded like Seal for a minute. What's up, who's calling?
Yo, Flex, this is Bruce from Tampa, man. How you doing?
Hey, Bruce, how you doing, brother? What's going on down in Tampa?
Just chilling, man. Matter of fact, just talking about brother. You talking about coming in town and doing the big at the Hard Rock Cafe and everything, and well, just chilling, bro.
There you go.
Not doing too much.
There you go. All right, so the question of the day, man. You cheated on your lady, then she got some revenge. She got a revenge cheat in, but she got with a dude 4 times. What would you do? Would you stick with that and work it out, or would you charge it to the game?
Bro, I would say this, man. I would say still stick with your lady. And I say that because of this. If you cheated first, then you basically broke the code in the relationship, right?
Right.
So if she came back and cheated 4 times, it's almost like, look, if I just sleep with him once, then it's just like, okay, we're matching it up. But you're the one that broke the shit, so now I got to cheat on you 4 times. You know what I'm saying? It's really mad in that case. So at this point, you're like, look, all right, you cheated on me, I cheated on you, but let's keep it together. But I don't want to broke it off in the first place.
Oh, good perspective, man. Thank you for the call, player. Now, you know what? That brother brought up something very interesting. That's a very interesting perspective he had. Because the guy, he cheated first, and the female could have did it one time to make it even, but she wanted to make it, and I'm just paraphrasing, I'm just guessing, she could have just said, you know what, I want to make it really hurt and get with a dude 4 times to make that shit really sting. You know what I'm saying? That might have been the case. Let me get a couple of other perspectives on this. What's up? Who's calling?
This is Sharnessa. How you doing, Tariq?
What's up? Wait, is this Sharnessa from Birmingham?
No, okay. I'm from Houston. I met you in Houston.
You did? Where you meet me at in Houston?
Well, at your seminar.
Okay, shit. The way you sound, I sound like I met you at the club or something. I'm like, hold on, don't put my business out there like that. That's why I had to, I know a few Shanessas out there, but how are you, Shanessa?
I'm doing great.
Now, Shanessa, this is the question. You know the question. Now, I'm glad a female called up because I want a female's perspective. Your man cheated on you. Your man done cheated on you. You found out about it. You got some revenge sex, but a dude done hit it 4 times. Should that dude stay in the relationship?
No. And why I say no is because if he cheated in the beginning, what was it that she did that was so bad that he felt like he needed to cheat the first time in order for her to go out to cheat after the fact, and then he decides, oh, she's so valuable, I want to be with her now.
Okay. So who's in the wrong here?
They're both in the wrong.
Okay.
If she couldn't forgive him, then she should have kept it moving.
Right.
If he wasn't happy in the relationship, he should have kept it moving before he cheated.
But let's say that he was happy in the relationship. He just wanted to get that little side piece. Just say he actually loved her.
But that's the thing. You can't make those commitments to people if you know you still want those side pieces. That's just like you say. If you're gonna be honest, if you're gonna be in something, you might as well go ahead and be honest. If you're gonna be honest behind it, then go ahead and be honest and say what it is. Look, I'm just kicking it with you. I might slip up and do something on the side, but then if I do, don't hate me for it. I'm already telling you what you're signing up for. We can't sign that contract, and you're not telling me what I'm signing up for.
There you go. That's a good perspective. Thank you very much, Shanessa. Thank you, sweetie. Let's see who else we got. That's a good perspective. That's a good perspective. Let's see who else we have on the phone. What's going on? Who's calling?
What up, Flex? M-Dot calling from Atlanta.
What's up, M-Dot? How you doing, player?
Man, everything's going well, man. I just want to comment on the story with the player.
Yeah, what's going on? What's your opinion on that?
Man, I just think he needs to go ahead and charge her to the game because even though he cheated, the biggest thing is she's only telling him half of what she really did, like you always told her.
Yeah.
So who knows what she did? He might need to use some Colgate if he gonna be doing anything with this chick. But that's all I got to say, Flex.
There you go. Thanks for the call, man. That's true, man. The chick has admitted to 4, but shit, that could have been about 8 times she done banged this dude. And you know what's funny? The girl in question in the story, she told old boy's mom. But she kind of had to know that the mom was going to go back and tell on her. She had to know that dude's mom was going to go back and say something. And I think, low-key, she wanted the mom to go back and say something. You know what I'm saying? Just even on a subconscious level. Your mom ain't going to just let you go out and with a chick and you rolling with a chick and the chick done some slick shit behind your back. Your mom ain't going to just let that slide. Your mom is going to tap you on the shoulder. Your mom probably was going off, calling all types of shit. Hey, son, come here. You know that girl you got is a hussy. She's using old terms. That goddamn Jezebel. She's a sapphire. You dating a harlot. Your mom trying to get hip. She's a skeezer. So your mom is going to tap you on the shoulder and let you know what's up. But as far as this situation, again, I'm kind of torn about it because I understand the 7-year itch, good or bad, right or wrong. It's not a moral issue, but a lot of dudes, you get that 7-year itch, you want your little side piece. The side piece is nothing. I know a lot of women hate to hear that. And I'm not talking about moral. This is fuck a moral. I'm just talking about a physical need that a lot of dudes have. You just want that side piece every now and then. Just something different physically. Just a little something different physically. And it means nothing. That's why a lot of dudes go to the strip joints, and I don't justify that whatsoever. But a lot of times these dudes get the 7-year itch. You just want a little something different physically. Just to polish up your mojo. Just to have somebody taste your ambrosia. It means nothing. But the thing is, a lot of times when women go out there and they get somebody to taste their ambrosia, it starts to get into something else. That's why that chick let the dude hit her 4 times. And that's the part that threw me off. Like, 1 time I can kind of understand, but 4 times, that nigga was wearing that ass out. She talking about she didn't feel good about it. Shit, you don't do some shit you don't feel good about 4 times. If I bump my fucking head on a chandelier or a lamp, I'm gonna do it 1 time. because I don't like the way that feels. I'm going to move out the way next time. I'm going to avoid that chandelier. But you don't keep bumping your pussy on dick and you don't feel good about it. She felt real good about it. So what we're trying to determine, was this chick getting some revenge sex and trying to up the ante? Or was she just using this as a hall pass to get her fuck on? Let me get a couple of more calls on this, because this is something that people in relationships need to think about. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq? On this stair.
What's up?
I said this stair. I'm calling from Asbury Park, New Jersey.
There you go. You all right, player? You breathing? You all right? You sound like you on the run. You all right, player?
Yeah, I'm good. Tariq, I want to ask you a question. What's like the best clubs to, pick up chicks at? You know what I'm saying?
Just regular dance clubs. Just regular clubs, regular bars, places like that. But not strip joints unless you got some PI in your back pocket or something. But just regular dance clubs.
Yeah, because it's like around my way, like a lot of these clubs, it's like it be on some hood type shit, and I kind of want to stay away from them type of clubs.
All right, man, stay away from those hood spots. You need to stay away from the hood spots. Stay away from the gully ghetto spots. But I got some other calls, man. Thanks for the call. God damn, that brother, that's a heavy breathing nigga. That's a heavy breathing motherfucker right there. That nigga sound like he got some big lungs. Shout out to that player. Now, we need some people to call in and chime in on this topic that I'm talking about. Let's keep it focused on the topic. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Bill Green from Alabama.
Hey, Bill Green, how you doing, player?
What's going on?
All right, Bill. So what's your take on the topic of the day? What would you do in that situation?
I'm sorry, man. I just saw you on Facebook. I was just trying to see what was the subject matter.
Okay, I got to get into some other calls, player. Okay, goddamn it, y'all better know what the subject matter is. Y'all got to know what the goddamn subject matter is, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to save lives out here. Y'all got to be focused. What's up? Who's calling?
Yeah, this is Johnson from Naples, Florida, man. What's up, Queen?
Hey, John, how you doing, John? So are you aware of what the topic is today?
No, I ain't. I'm not. What's the topic?
Okay, we're talking about a situation where a dude was cheating. He found out that his girl got some revenge sex. She banged this dude 4 times. And we're trying to decide, should the guy stay with her or should he leave? What would you do in that situation?
I mean, he's got to charge it to the game, because if that's revenge sex. I mean, what's next? What's the next thing that you can do?
Right.
It only goes downhill from there. So I mean, he ain't got no choice. Unless they have some kids involved or whatever. But if he can get out, he needs to get out right now, because I mean, there's no more. The level of disrespect is already tapped out. And I mean, the next step is, somewhere, along the lines of, going on Maury,
exactly.
Getting a kid and blaming it on him or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the call, player. There you go. All right, so that's enough with the calls. We're done with the calls. But I just wanted to get other people's opinion on it, because, again, I'm very extreme with the way I'm thinking. And the only reason why I would give it a second thought is because the dude did it first. The girl was cool. In his opinion, the girl was cool. He went out and did his thing first. He did dirt first. The female wanted to get a little payback. But the thing is, the 4-time thing, that just threw the whole shit off. That she just went kind of overboard with the 4 times. That's the thing that threw off. Now, again, I would have charged the ass to the game too. But one of the gentlemen, he called up and he made a good point. Maybe she's just trying to up the ante to give him that hurt and pain, to give him that sting. But damn that. Female, you got to play your goddamn position. Sometimes I know dudes do some real dirtbag type of shit, but when you bring other niggas into the mix, that's a deal breaker for me. Bringing other dudes in the mix like that behind my back, because the other niggas, you don't know what's in these dudes' hearts. That's my whole thing. I think like a hustler. I have a hustle mentality, so you bring other niggas around, we don't know what's in that nigga's heart. This nigga, you banging him, is that nigga gonna low-key fall in love and be all in my bushes trying to plot a murder on my ass? Little shit like that. That's what I look at. Damn all the jealousy shit. I can get over that shit. I get over that real easily, but it's just bringing another dude in the mix. That's the shit that I can't rock with. And the thing is, she's talking about she didn't feel good about it and all that. She felt good about it. She had a dude hit that pussy 4 times, and 4 times means about 8 or 9. And I wonder who she got with. She must have had a motherfucker with a lot of time on his hands and a lot of stamina. Because he hit that ass 4 times, 8 times. Again, I'm going to double it up because I'm thinking it's about 8 times. And a dude didn't know about it after all these years. She must have had a Puerto Rican dude or some shit. A real low-key Puerto Rican dude. Tearing that Puerto Rican dude be up in some pussy. And that would have been a bitch if he caught her ass. You come home and you find your lady, you hear your lady getting banged out by a Puerto Rican dude down the street. He's in there hitting that pussy to Wepa playing in the background and shit. You come home and hear this shit right here. Hold on, you hear this? He's tearing it up. He killing it. Boy, you come home and hear Wepa, you better go ahead and get the locks changed the next day. It's about to be a wrap. Anyway, let me play my Mack and music. All right, let me get a couple of more calls in before we get off the show. Just a couple of more calls to have people chime in. Because it's good to get people's opinions about certain things. Just to see what people would do in certain situations like this. It's very interesting to know this stuff. Because again, somebody else on Facebook was saying that maybe this chick was banging dudes all along. And you have to think about that. Maybe this chick was already banging dudes, and this just gave her the green light to really put this shit in overdrive. So we have to look at it from that perspective. And people, you have to think about those things when you're in relationships. And the thing is, the young lady, even though the dude did wrong, if you're going to say you forgiving somebody, all right, forgive them. 2 wrongs don't make a right. You dig what I'm saying? And I know a lot of women might think that I'm co-signing the guy's behavior. I'm not really co-signing the behavior because I do understand certain things, but I understand the consequences of certain actions. And the consequence, for the most part, of the dude getting him a little side piece, it's not as dramatic as the consequence of this chick letting the dude bang her out 4 times. And I know I'm sounding pro-guy over here. But there's only so much the chick on the side is going to do. She'll do what the dude allows her to do. You can kind of keep the chick on the side in check. But the dick on the side, that's some renegade shit. You can't really control the dick on the side. You never know what the dick on the side is going to do. So we get into dangerous territory as far as that with the dick on the side. So that's why it seems almost like a double standard I have here. But again, I'm just talking about it from a practical standpoint. Forget about the moral standpoint. But the young lady who called up earlier, 2 wrongs don't make a right. He did wrong, she did wrong. So now they got to step back and look at each other and look at the situation. Because she really upped that ante with them 4 times getting banged. That's overdrive right there. That's overdrive. And the dude, he can't, a square dude who ain't know nothing about the game like that, you can't really get over that. Knowing that your woman done got banged out on the sneak and you done found out 2 years later from your mom. Now everybody in the family know you done got dug out. Or your chick done got dug out by the next dude 4 times. The whole family knows now. So that's really a bad look. You dig what I'm saying? And your mom is probably at the church rebuking them dicks that chick done had in her. You dig what I'm saying? The pastor probably knows. Who knows what's going on? Okay,
Yo.
What's going on, man? What's up with the loud phone player? You all right?
I'm up in this sports bar, Rick. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Who is this?
It's Kyle from Kazoo.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Shit, nothing much. I got a question for you.
Go ahead, player.
Alright, tell me this. Why is it that women these days, they think they can do what us niggas be doing, right? As far as fucking a bunch of niggas and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they say it's cool to do that, but at the same time, they're trying to be low-key about it and lie about it like they feel guilty, but at the same time, they feel like they can do it. What's up with that?
It's like, it's a lot of females feel like they can be like dudes and do what dudes do, and it's like that one-upmanship. It's like they're trying to one-up the dudes. And brother, I'm going to have to email you the answer because your phone is real loud. I can barely hear you, but thanks for the call, player.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, well, shit. My brother's phone was louder than a motherfucker. All right, that's it for today's show. We're done. Hope everybody got the point of what I was talking about on today's show. That's been today's episode of the Mack Lessons Radio Show. Don't forget to go to Kickstarter.com and contribute to the brand new film, Hidden Colors Part 2. It's a follow-up of the critically acclaimed documentary, Hidden Colors Part 1. Hidden Colors 2, we got a lot of great scholars in Hidden Colors 2. You're not going to want to miss Hidden Colors 2. You're not going to want to miss it. We got one. Should I get one more call? I just feel like talking to a lot of people on the show today. We got one more call. This is the last call. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? This nigga hung up the goddamn phone. I was going to take one last call just to really top the show off, and I got a shy son of a bitch who's going to call up and breathe and hang up. Just messing up the whole vibe. You shy bastard. You asshole who called up, you just messed up the whole vibe. The vibe is still going to be Mackish, despite that shy son of a bitch who called up. Anyway, y'all, check me out, HiddenColorsFilm.com. Follow me on Twitter, Twitter.com/Tariq Nasheed. Everybody, we're going to make Hidden Colors a trending topic on Twitter February 1st, so do not forget, ladies and gentlemen. I will holler at you guys later. Deuces. Sizz.